everybody. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for being on. Thank you for coming on. I love having all of you be out here. We're out here on the Chicago River doing a little bit of fishing. Good to have all of you on the channel. We appreciate it, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're just out here doing a little fishing. Fishing on the Chicago River for really whatever will bite, but I'm thinking catfish. Catfish, there's bullhead, there's, stuff like suckerfish, all that sort of stuff is in here. And that's basically what we're fishing for. We're just fishing shrimp on the bottom. I have night crawlers as well, and I may throw those on. Maybe I can get the fish off easier and get them to hook themselves a little easier without having to really worry too much about setting the hook super hard on them. So let's see. Because it works for carp fishing, so I don't know why it wouldn't work for catfish and other stuff as well. But that's pretty much all that's in here. There's a lot of bass in here as well, I guess. Not a lot, but enough that I can see them jumping around. So they're definitely in here as well. But they are a little tougher to catch. This area gets fished quite a bit. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on, though. If you are just now joining the stream, thank you so much. We're going to be uploading a lot more fishing content. I'm thinking we're going to be kind of doing a fair amount of fishing stuff, as well as some gear reviews, some all that sort of stuff, but definitely fishing as well, and fishing related, other outdoor related stuff. I have some I guess kind of shooting related stuff on my channel as well, if anyone is interested, checking out that sort of stuff. Anyways, there are a ton of ducks in here, guys. Tons of ducks and geese and other critters. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying out this new way of I'm going to try out this new way, new for me anyway, of tying the bait onto the hook. Because yeah, like I said, I've seen it done and people say it works, but I don't know. I've never tried it with catfish bait. Big baits for big fish. I guess we're not throwing anything too huge, but we are trying to catch channel cats that are in here. So that's the that's what I'm shooting for, are the channel catfish. And yeah, we will see if we can get any to bite. We also have a ton of bullhead in here. that is, you know, in all honesty, that is a much higher likelihood of getting caught than the single. Getting a channel cat is clever. I would like to get a channel cat. I am just fishing for fun though, not planning on eating the fish out of here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are out here doing a little fishing. I have the bite alert on my reel there, so hopefully if we get a bite, that should let us know, and we can get them in. Everybody for being on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just now joining us, we are on the Chicago River doing a little bit of fishing. We are fishing, like I said, primarily guys, we are fishing for bullhead, catfish, suckers, anything that's in here really, but and there could be there's all kinds of stuff in here, allegedly, from what I've been seeing on Fish Brain, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what I'll be able to get. Oh, here's a pontoon boat going up. He's going right over the line. Oh, he's alright. There goes the waves. Fortunately, didn't get hung up on them. But thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being on here, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doing some river fishing. So I am gonna throw my other rod in though. This is my kind of rod I use mostly for like bass and stuff, but I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna see if I can catch a bass here at this hour. You know, a bass, or I guess there are other fish in here too, but I'm thinking bass probably. People interested. I'm gonna throw a what do I want to throw? We're gonna throw one of these pre-rigged spinners. Had decent luck with them. We'll throw that out and see if it does anything this time. I also have some chatterbaits and some other things that I can switch to. But we're gonna give that a couple of throws just because I can see the bass like jumping around in here. I think they're bass. Something is hitting the top of the water. I think it's pretty safe to say it's probably bass jumping out. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a weedless pre-rigged style worm. right on kind of the top of the water and see if that does anything for us. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. I'll just give it a couple of throws, you know, up and down. Work the bank a little bit. Because yeah, I'm seeing a lot of sharks jumping around. Light here, so we get some light on everybody. Hopefully everybody can see a little bit better now. Got our light. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this bass lure around just a little bit. See if that does anything at all. We'll just keep on fishing. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? 1 second. All right, let me see. I get around to seeing everything now. I have the same reel. Nice. Yeah, no, I like it. It works for me and everything. So, Dylan, thank you. Heard a duck, my food addiction. Yeah, there's all kinds of ducks swimming around here, ducks and geese. If you all pass by, please give Con a look and share so Con has the motivation to find beautiful scenery for you all to chill. Thank you very much. Will do, Con. I will check it out. I will see what you're up to on that channel as well. So don't worry, definitely will do that. Oh, you are in Chicago. Yep, this is Chicago. It's the Chicago River. It's kind of on the northern end of Chicago is where we are currently located. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm gonna throw a bass lure a couple of times. We're just gonna see what happens, y'all. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna get throwing a bass lure, but like I said, there's definitely bass in here, so we'll see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hope everybody is having a good Friday night. And I probably need to charge that lantern. We'll see if we can get an hour of run time on that. Not sure. I haven't charged that thing for quite some time, so I don't know how long it's gonna work. We'll see. We will see. Thank you everybody for coming on. Thank you for joining us this evening. I am trying primarily for catfish. That's what I'm most hopeful in, but I'm also Toss it a couple of bass lures out there. Maybe we can catch something else. We'll see. May end up switching to like a spoon or something. Yeah, so I'm going to switch it up to a, I don't even know, what should I throw? We're going to see what else I got. Surprised we haven't gotten a bite yet on this catfish fly. Well, he did only just get out here. There's a lot of debris and stuff floating down the river as well, so a lot of times when the line moves, that'll be what it is. We're going to switch it up to a chatterbait. So the chatterbait should work a little bit better since it's getting darker. The idea is all of the disturbance that the big old chatterbait, chatterer, that's the term, the blade on the jig, there we go. The big old blade on the jig. It's going to create a disturbance which will attract the fish. That's how it's supposed to work. I'm going to throw the darker color out though, so it's going to be a darker colored chatterbait, and we will see if that does anything for us or not. Darker color, chatterbait, there we go. Of our evening. Just doing some fishing out here. Fishing on the river. Y'all having a good evening, everybody? Y'all having a good evening? All right, let's see what I can do with the chatterbait. We're gonna throw this out. Like I said, I see fish jumping. So we're gonna do anything. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you for being a part of the live stream, everybody. Nothing. Let's keep going. Okay, there you go. Right now. So we're going to switch it up again, everybody. We're going to switch it up. Thank you for coming out. Supporting the channel. I am very happy that you could view this live stream. Going to be fishing this Friday night. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're going to switch it out again. So I'm not going to be off and all over the rocks trying to find something. We're going to throw out a white paddle tail. White paddle tail grub on like a number 3 style worm hook. We'll switch to the white paddle tail. Maybe that'll do something, and if this doesn't, then we will switch over this rod as well to fishing bait on the bottom. Just switching it up, trying to catch anything that's in the river. Although, like I said, we're targeting catfish and bullhead. Kind of what I'm feeling confident in this Friday evening. But there may be other stuff in here as well. Okay, we're going to throw this white grub with kind of the chartreuse colored tail. It'll go kind of right along the surface because that's again where I'm seeing fish jumping. I don't know. Fish at the surface. He's pushing this kind of surface grub, kind of a swim bait style. see a couple of darker colored things I was throwing weren't working, so maybe a way brighter style might work. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on and joining the show. So far, it's been a kind of slower night. We're at the same spot as we were last night. This is the Chicago River in Chicago. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and check this, see if we did get anything or not. I really don't know. Let's see. I don't think we got anything, but I think maybe something went after the bait. We have a bunch of weeds hung up. For whatever reason. Yep. So something went after the bait. Different style rig now. Put on a little bit bigger hook. A little bit bigger hook. More shrimp on. While I was here last night, somebody got a really nice sized largemouth out in the opposite lane. See if we get anything. The bigger fish should be coming in to feed now because it is getting to the evening, so I'll just kind of reel this in. Yeah, right there. It's not super far offshore, but it's also out there a little bit. We're kind of aiming for that channel offshore where things will be coming in. I got the bite alert on. It's in like probably 4 or 5 feet of water right now, but pretty close to shore still. But I mean, I'm thinking stuff should be kind of cruising to shore. That's the idea. And I'm going to keep fishing this white grub. I'm going to fish it on the other side of the line here. buddy. Thank you for coming on. Oh, you got a fish on. Let's see. Fish on. Maybe. It's either a fish or. It should just be a fish, actually. It's a fish. Looks like it. Let's see what it is. Here, we'll turn on the light so everybody can see. Looks like it's already hooked, so let's see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on. Let's see what it is. Maybe not. Let's see. He was interested. not. Let me see if we got anything. Maybe it's just interesting. Anything? No, nothing. So, well, that was not a fish. I thought that was a fish. We're actually going to need to throw a little closer to shore. Maybe I have some luck right there. Again, shouldn't need to go that far offshore. I guess I'll keep throwing. Just I'll give this grub another couple of casts. Just a few. Because I'm thinking like maybe we can get something. Thank you, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Bass Fishing 336. How's it going? How's it going, Sammy? How's it going, everybody? Let's see. Might get to everybody. Looks like you're leaning on your fishing pole on Jeepers Creepers. I love that movie. What's your favorite Whopper Plopper? As far as my favorite Whopper Plopper, I haven't really had a whole lot of success with those, actually, believe it or not. I don't usually fish a whole lot of topwaters. How's it going, Sammy and Simo? Thank you so much for commenting. Yeah, I don't really have a recommended Whopper Plopper because, like I said, I haven't been having a whole lot of luck with them. I usually fish, if a few that I have caught stuff on, I usually go with like lighter colors. Bass Fishing 336, Orta, how are you? How's it going? How's it going? Doing good. We're out here just doing a little bit of fishing at the same spot we were the other night. Trying for the same sort of fish. I'm really trying for some channel cats, and I know there are some bigger channel cats in here. But we'll see if we get those or if we get any of the bullhead. There's tons of bullhead in this place. Leia, hey, how's it going? Thank you for being on. Thank you. Divine Edits, how's it going? Hello. Thank you so much for coming on here. Leia says, I caught a 3-pound bass and a catfish tonight. Nice. That's a big bass. I mean, 3 pounds, pretty decent size. That's pretty good. Trey says, the Reds are biting here on Tybee Island tonight. Not sure where Tybee Island is, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Is that, I'm guessing, kind of ocean fish, saltwater fish? Triple B Ranch, I love. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the watching the channel, watching the stream tonight. Let me see if I can get this piece of something floating down the river. Let me see if I can get this off of my line. That was not a fish, y'all, because I basically had to readjust my, there's a piece of like seaweed hung up on the line. That's one of the, I guess the only problems with river fishing is that, you know, you are casting into a river, right? So. Yeah, the bass are jumping tonight though, so I'm gonna keep throwing this guy. Kind of a swim bait, white grub. Unweighted, just kind of Get a longer surface there. Oh, that's a fish now. 1 second. We're just waiting for that little better, little steadier bite. I have the bait actually tied onto the hook tonight. I'm giving that a try, just because I use that, you know, I've tried that with carp before, tying the bait onto the hook, sort of tying it on. It's hair rig style. And so I'm trying the same thing for catfish. Actually, I was watching a guy that fishes for gar, and he does that. He ties the bait onto the hook. And he says it's easier to set the hook that way. I tied a whole bunch of bait on. Like I said, I'm trying to really avoid the smaller size of fish. Just because I don't want to catch a whole bunch of little bullheads again. I'm going for like a decent cat. That's the idea anyway. We're going to see if it works. Well, I can see little like minnows and stuff coming into the shore and jumping. They are running from a catfish, from a catfish, or if they're swimming away from a bass. You know, all of the stuff that's jumping makes me think it's a bass that they're running from, swimming from, but I don't know. Again. And, I'm going to keep fishing for bass. And I'm going to try throwing a spoon this time. I'm going to try throwing a spoon because last time I saw that the bass were eating minnows, they were able to actually, they were pounding the spoons, you know, which actually look, you know, spoons look like a minnow, so that would make sense. We're going to go with a pink spoon, kind of mid-size. I don't think the pink matters so much, but it's got a ton of silver on it. We will see if this works. And the thing that I like fishing about the spoons and any of those other styles is that anything with a treble hook on it, just you don't really have to worry about setting the hook, feeling for a bite, and watching your line, that sort of stuff. And in the dark right now, that makes fishing, makes it a little easier. So let's see if I can get anything with a spoon. And I'm still watching the catfish line here. I could see the size of the minnows, and the spoon is about the same size. Not huge minnows, but silver something. Maybe like baby shad or shiners. I'm not really good on my minnow species, minnow identification, that sort of thing. So it's the smaller minnows. That's what's coming up. All right, so fishing the spoon, we're just kind of fishing it along the top here. So that's where I'm seeing the bass, right along the top. And again, going with the spoon because it looks like what the bass are eating right now. So that and all my other baits haven't had any luck. So and spoons cast so nice too. That's what I like about them. Up! We got a fish on. I think. In a second. Something was going for the catfish line that I got in there. You do catch a lot of crap in the water too. Some seaweed. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining the channel tonight. Thank you so much. I'm going to check my bait pretty soon as well. Nothing. Keep throwing it. Tell you what I like about the spoons too are that they cast so much farther than pretty much all of the other baits or any other similarly sized bait. See if I'm watching this catfish line, watching it just because I'm thinking we're gonna have something on here any second now. Getting tight. This was supposed to be kind of an easier hook set if you tie the bait on, so I don't know, we haven't gotten anything yet. Give this just another try. Like I said, I'm seeing fish jumping at the surface all over this river. The other side. No. check my line here. I'm thinking maybe something took the bait. If that's the case, we're just gonna we just got snagged. That's what we were on. Bunch of weeds on the bottom. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not having the best of luck with this tying on bait. So we're just going to go back to the old, I guess, kind of traditional method. If that makes sense. Just a regular. I thought maybe this would work better, but I don't think it is, so no worries. I'll try this way now. It's the old regular method. I took some slack out of the line, and then I'm also going to put on just a little piece right on the hook itself. There. I'll tie on a little more. Why not? Make sure, because I got the line already on here. I really want to try to get this to work. So I keep seeing it done, and it seems to work okay, but it allows me to use these way bigger pieces, which should avoid some of these smaller fish. I'm not trying to catch little ones for you. We're going for the big ones. That's what I'm trying to get. All right, so this guy's going back out. Again, not far. That's what I'm throwing. It's a bunch of shrimp on like a size 1/0, no, size 2/0. Not huge, but shoot, that's what I gotta avoid. There's like a shopping cart in the water that I am really trying to avoid. So I should avoid it. Just let that guy down right there, just like that. Then we're going to tie on a smaller hook onto this. Just a smaller hook, some weight, and yeah, we're going to see what we can get, normal way. Done trying the fancy stuff. Done trying for bass. We're just gonna go nice, simple, easy. Where are we? going to be using a worm hook though, just because I like the longer shank on that worm hook, and it allows me to get the hooks out of bullheads and other things that will swallow the hook. Having the longer hook shank of like a worm hook lets me get it out easier, and I haven't found it's a problem with catching them either, so they still seem to go for it. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for coming on. If you are just now coming on, I am out here on the Chicago River doing a little bit of fishing for whatever will bite at this point. I did try for the bass that you can see jumping around on the river, but I didn't have any luck with those. So we're gonna go back to fishing on the bottom. Maybe, no, maybe. I have some pretty good sized baits on there. I'm fishing raw shrimp. Raw shrimp. Thank you everybody. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everybody on here. I love fishing with y'all. I am give the old worm hook again a try. This is a pretty decent sized hook. And it's just the kind you'd use for rigging plastic worms. However, I'm using it for bait fishing, specifically throwing shrimp onto there, just so that way if something swallows the hook, I can get the actual hook out of it. It kind of stops, generally will stop, things from swallowing the hook. You just gotta set it. Like I said, I've had luck with these worm hooks. And folks will say fish circle hooks, fish circle hooks. And yeah, that's true. Like I've had catches that have been perfect, perfect kind of corner catches, but I've had plenty that are not as well. So all right, let's see if this does anything. Like I said, we're out here doing some fishing on the bottom, whatever comes up, whatever's out here. Shrimp. Throw this out there and see what it does. This may end up just catching some bullhead, but we'll see. Thank you everybody for coming on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being on tonight. We're doing some fishing on the Chicago River up in the kind of northern part of Chicago. Really want to cross, but I guess we are fishing for whatever will bite. But really trying for channel cats. How's it going, everybody? No, not yet. Not yet. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being out here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, doing fishing with shrimp, bass fishing 336. Hey, sorry about that. I'm not actually seeing Sigma. Man, y'all are busy in the chat here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for being on. Let's see. Savannah, Georgia. That's where y'all are at. Nice, nice. Haven't been out that way, but haven't fished out that way anyway. Caught a 10-pound plus and a 30-inch pike 2 hours ago. Didn't have a scale or measuring tool. She was a hog, sending tight lines, big fish your way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Triple B Ranch, Sigma. Jaden, catch anything? Not yet. What is on the tip of the orange rod? There's nothing on the tip of the orange rod. Although right now I did throw out the orange rod again with, I threw that out with shrimp on it again. Bass Fishing 336. We are out here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming out here. William, haven't caught anything yet. Like I said, we're out here. We're still fishing. Going for catfish, bullhead, anything else. I don't know if a pike would bite shrimp or not. Maybe. There's definitely pike in this river. Haven't caught any, but folks say that they're in here. What is going on, everybody? What's going on? Noah, what's going on? Ashley, say Calvin. What? I don't know what kind of... What is going on in the comments there? I don't know, y'all. What does that even mean? Is that some, like, Gen Z sort of thing? Calvin? What? What are you going on about? The comments can sometimes be wild in here. Yeah, I ain't saying it. No. For real, what's going on in the chat? I don't even know what the... Sometimes it goes pretty crazy. All right, just watching the lines. We got some movement on this one. We got some movement. Let's see if you can see better if I got, let's see. No, I don't know. I guess that's better. What is going on, everybody? What's going on? Thank y'all for being on here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Out here just doing some fishing on the old river. Hopefully everybody is having a great night. I would be doing a little better if the fish were actually biting a little bit more. Gotta say, like, it's a little disappointing tonight. Maybe I got out here just a little bit too late, might have been it, but because the bite kind of is definitely better probably right in the evening. And then at night it can still be there, but it slows down just a bit. The best time is like really 6 o'clock, I've found. At least when I've been fishing here, like, what would today probably be at like 6 o'clock, but I didn't get out here till like 7. That might have been a little too late. Try casting that upstream of my rod. Hopefully it doesn't get caught. There's like a shopping cart inside of the water. I'm trying to avoid that. Let's see if we get anything tonight though. Thank you everybody. So my orange rod does not have a bite alert on it, unlike the catfish rod, so I'm kind of just watching it. Also a way lighter rod. No, that was not a bite. No, maybe. No. Was not a bite, but I'm going to load her up with just a little more shrimp. I got that shrimp in. They seem to be going for it tonight. So again, on the shrimp, because at least that's where they're taking the bait on it. Let me put another piece of shrimp on this. This is just like raw shrimp from Target. I got like a pack of frozen shrimp. There's like got 80 shrimp in it or something. You can get that for like $8, I think, which isn't too bad, I don't think. It lasts a while. You just stick it in your freezer, pull out a few every time you need to go fishing. I'll throw that in right there. It's gonna sink down. It should be right off the shore. We don't want it to go that far out again because I'm thinking the fish should at least come to shore at this hour. That's the idea. That's the idea, guys. Spider, giant guy. Let's see. Maybe I could try fishing with like crawfish or something. There are, oh, you guys. Let's see actually. So I brought my, y'all see this, I brought my, it's like a bait well net, minnow net thing. And I was like, I'm gonna capture some live bait if I see it and have the opportunity to. And right now, y'all, I am seeing a crawfish right down there actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and try throwing a crawfish on. I'm gonna catch this guy first. I will show you what I'm talking about right now. And see, I feel like right as I get the camera off. Oh shoot, we're gonna. One sec, let me make sure this big line is okay. I'm a little afraid that this big line might be on the shopping cart. We're a little bit close to it now. Let me get this line up. This guy stays here. I just got a reel. We're good, we're good. We're off of it. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Man, what's going on with this, like, bait system here? Wasn't a pull. Or was it? I don't know. So I can't deal with this bait system thing anymore, so we're just gonna we're gonna go back to fishing like how I've always fished with bait. That out, right out. We're gonna throw upstream a little bit. Right up there. Where I was throwing it, it wasn't working, so we're gonna switch it up. Switch it up. You guys, we got fish on, fish on, fish on. No, fish off. But he was going for it. He was going for it. Something was feeding on the. Something was biting here on that shrimp. But I'm thinking it was a littler fish, kind of a smaller sized fish, because they were just kind of nibbling on it like that. So I don't know. I'm trying to avoid the smaller fish just because they get annoying at them. I'm really trying to keep the bait out there untouched by the smaller ones so that one of these bigger sized channel cats can actually get to it. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see if I can get some crawfish actually. Because I'm curious. Let's see guys, let's see. So I'll show you what I was talking about. Let me see if I can get this guy for bait. There is a crawfish just kind of sitting down in there. Let's see if I can get this guy for bait. Let's see. There we go. Get him. Nah, just looks like we missed him. Where is he? They're all over this place though. I need to come out with one of those crawfish traps actually and try setting that out. Maybe next time I'm at Bass Pro, I'll get one. I'm just looking for... Yogi, you showed me how to Texas rig a swim bait or a fluke or something for bass. Yeah, actually, I could show you how I've been Texas rigging. One second. Just, I'm looking for any kind of live bait. Oh, you guys. Okay, let me see if I can get this guy. There he is. That's a pretty good size crawfish. Let's see. No. They are harder to catch than you would think. Probably like a cast net or something would be better for catching them, but here on Tybee Island shark fishing. Nice, nice. I wish we had sharks and that sort of stuff to catch. Never caught a shark before, so always wanted to. Never had the opportunity, but always wanted to try shark fishing. Sounds like fun. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining the channel. Up. We gotta see. I knew this would happen. Let me see if we got the fish on or not. Let's see if he's on. Let's see. No, maybe. Are we? Oh, yep. I think we got a fish on, guys. I think we got a fish on. Should be on the orange rod. Let's see. Let's see if it's a fish or just a snag. And I think it's a snag. No, wasn't a fish. Fishing is a little slower tonight, y'all. Just a little slower this evening. It was way better last night. Maybe not way better, but still pretty decent. I'm gonna put a little bit more shrimp on this guy and send it out again. I think they're digging the shrimp, but some of these smaller fish are having trouble getting caught. So yeah, I'm gonna be heading out this week for salmon in the harbors around here, so I will be doing live streams from there, and I will keep you all updated with how those go. So yeah, I should be doing some salmon fishing live streaming. It's just been a little too hot. From what I've heard anyway, people have said it's been a little bit too hot for the salmon so far. Okay, so it's about, okay, there we go, we hit bottom. Yeah, we're trying to do some salmon fishing. I'm thinking next week. This upcoming week, I should say. That'll be in the harbors in Chicago. This is just on the, we're on the Chicago River right now. Thank you for being on, though. Thank you. You are just now joining us. We are on the Chicago River, doing a little catfishing, bullhead fishing, that sort of thing. I'm looking for live bait right now. What I actually need to do is get a crawfish trap. That would make things easier. That's what we're doing some live bait. Or hunting right now. A little catfishing. Thank you for joining us. If you're just coming on, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on the stream. Out here doing a little fishing. Just waiting for either the bite alert to go off or that rod to pull down. But it's quite a bit slower tonight, for whatever reason. Thank you everybody for watching. Should be any second now. But I've been saying that since we got out here too, so that was well over an hour ago. For whatever reason, the bite is not that hot tonight. Could definitely be better. Trying to see if I like actually see any fish or whatever. Well, looks like we might have some bite on here. Let's see, I'm just waiting for it to actually take. But look at this. Watch this catfish pole. We're about to get a bite. Let's see, we're about to get a bite, I'm thinking. And I'm just feeling for them to take it again and pull, and then I'll set the hook. Any second now. We'll let this guy go right back there. We'll just keep watching. But I mean, I saw something pulling on it, so I don't know. We'll see. Thank you everybody for coming on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy fishing with all of you. It's a ton of fun. Sorry if I have missed some of your. I'm trying to get to everybody's comments, questions, everything, but I can't always see. I'm not seeing that angle, right? So I'm not looking at the phone screen right now. So if I miss something, that's why. I'm not trying to ignore you. I appreciate everybody for commenting, even if they're commenting absolute crazy stuff. I enjoy having all of you on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, nothing so far. I'm gonna pull it though. I'm gonna pull this rod. Just because, for whatever reason, we got a couple of good hard pulls, but I'm going to take a look at the bait situation. Well, we still got all of our bait on. I'm actually surprised yeah, all of our bait's still there, so I was thinking it was all taken off by now, but it's still there, so that's a good sign. We will give her another toss back in. Put it in for more of the middle this time. It is actually in there quite a ways now. I was thinking maybe something is biting on the orange pole. Or it's weeds. There's a ton of weeds kind of just floating down the river. If I was gonna guess it. Well, no. I think we got a fish on. Let's see. Do we? No, that is not a fish on. I don't know. No, something was just kind of nibbling on the bait. Nothing really taking it. Oh, I see a muskrat. That hopefully was not a muskrat. I'm not trying to catch a muskrat with fishing rod. Or really with anything. Not going for muskrats. They can be pretty mean. I don't know if y'all ever watch like the Mink Man. I think it's like Joseph Carter, the Mink Man's channel. He's always going after muskrats with his trained mink. Or I guess they're not trained mink, they're just like wild mink. They're mink he's like rescued from fur farms, I think. That's where he gets them. So he takes his mink out to like the creeks and they roam around going after muskrats and fish and stuff. It's pretty wild. That's a fun channel to check. I haven't checked it in a while, but we had some interesting stuff on there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being on. Thank you. So, yeah, we're still out here, still fishing. Haven't caught anything yet, but we're still trying. We are watching those poles. Yeah, let me show you that though. I don't have any like flukes out with me, or swim baits actually here, but I do have I'll show you the curly tail that I was using. I've caught quite a few stuff on this sort of a setup, and then I can show you the well, I guess for two grubs that I've been using. I don't really see any swim baits in here at the moment, but I guess one of them is sort of swim bait style, or I've been fishing it sort of swim bait style. Let me show you what I was doing. So one of them, the grub that I was using is not an actual swim bait, and it's not, it's not Texas rigged, but this is how I've been fishing it when I want to hit, the top of the water for bass. I just this is like a number 3 worm hook. This is a, I think it's a 3-inch grub with the chartreuse tail. And I just, I put it through, and you get a nice, curly tail grub that kind of swims through the water right on the top. I use this a lot. As far as, I don't really have any swim baits, but I do have, what I can show you is this, the other thing that I've been fishing. I don't have any swim baits out here with me. I'm going to check again, but this is another style of hook that I've been using. This is a weighted hook, and it's people use this for swim baits. So this actually would work for swim baits. And yeah, I thread it through just like this. So you see, I go in through the top. I'm going in through the top, and then I poke it out just a little bit right there. So I got about that much. And then I thread this guy all the way up. I'm putting it all the way up to the top of the hook right there. Just like so. And then I'm turning my hook. And then I'm going right here and I'm putting it, burying it in right there. And then I move this guy all the way up. So I bury the, you know, I come up like that, bury it in through the back end. Just like that. See? And then the final finish, after I tie it on, I would tie this onto my line next. And then I will just move this. So I'll move it all the way up. Once my line is tied on there, I'll move it all the way up and it'll actually cover. And then it fishes just like this. And I was fishing this a little earlier as well. This isn't a swim bait, but it's basically a swim bait. I mean, it's a curly tail grub that you can fish like a swim bait, because it's just, what it does is when it hits the water, the weight end sinks, you know, because it's got this weight. It's a weighted hook, so it swims like this. And you've got this big curly tail that spins around. And that's how you would Texas rig a swim bait as well. But yeah, you just go in. That's at least the method that I would use for it. So again, you just go in through the top there, push it all the way up, then you come in through the back, and there you got a nice weedless presentation, and it swims through the water just like that. But then I've also, my more common way I fish though, with like a grub, is just like this, where it's on, you know, a hook, and I push the hook all the way through. This is I think it's, like I said, a number 3 worm hook, and I push it all the way through just like that, and yeah, fish it just like that, because it swims through the water just like so, and I don't have to worry about the you know, a hook set or something through any rubber or anything. It sets really easy. So, but that's how I do it. Sport 638. So hopefully that answered your question. I don't have all of my bass fishing stuff out here, but I've only recently gotten to bass fishing. I usually fish the bottom like this a lot more. So. Thank you everybody for coming on here though. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, man. My patience is about up. It is just, I am so surprised that we haven't been making a ton of catches out here yet. So see. Let's see if we can fix that. I'm getting bored throwing all these kind of bottom rigs. So even though I didn't have any luck bass fishing earlier, we're gonna try just a little bit of bass fishing. 'Cause I keep seeing them hit, and I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But I'm seeing them hit the water. So I'm gonna fish that white curly tail, white weighted curly tail that I was showing y'all earlier. I'm gonna fish that for these bass that I keep seeing. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. I keep seeing them hit the water, so it's a 1/16 ounce weighted hook with like a 3.5 inch white grub curly tail, kind of Texas rigged onto here, which is actually what Sport638 was asking about there in the comments. So hopefully that answered your question, man. What are we trying here to do? That'd be crazy if I got a muskie or something on this. Supposedly there are muskie in this river as well. I mean, I'm sure there are, right? Because it connects to Lake Michigan, so there could literally be anything in here. But at the same time, it's like probability, right? Like, what are really the odds of there being a muskie in here? I'm not gonna fish this entirely Texas rig. I'm gonna leave quite a bit sticking out because, like I said, it's pretty dark. There's not a ton of weeds in here other than the stuff that's floating down. And I wanna make sure that I can set the hook on anything that bites. Thank you for joining. Thank you everybody for coming on and supporting the channel, for coming out and fishing with me this Friday night. We are just waiting for the bite. Like I said, I'm throwing a little kind of grub style right now because I keep seeing the fish hitting the water. Going after minnows. amount of fish that are like jumping around in here is insane. Rig. Good old Texas rig. See if it does anything. Nope. I'm gonna fish this a little bit and then I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, everybody. How's it going, Crimson Lemon? So with the fish today, it has been really slow. I mean, really, really slow. I don't know what's going on with the bite, but they are not biting like they were last night, that's for sure. Not getting much anything. See if this Texas rig does anything for those bass that are on the top though. Fishing with weightless. It's got way darker out here. They shut the lights off across the way. There were like football lights on, I guess. So it got super dark out here. I haven't seen them do that before. All the other times I've been out here, those big stadium lights have been on. So I don't know if that's gonna affect the fish bite or not, but we will see. stuff that we're not getting any bites now. Definitely thought the bite would be a little bit better. Nope. So I'm having as much luck with the bass fishing as I am the cat fishing. Say I'm not having any luck. So far anyway. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for coming on. You're just getting on here. We've been out doing a little bit of cat fishing. I've been throwing for bass and stuff as well, but haven't had any luck so far. That's what I'm talking about here, fishy fishy. Crimson Lemon, yo, what's up? Any fish today? Yeah, I think, no fish today. It's been pretty slow. It's been slow. Could definitely do better. A lot better yesterday. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know, would something like a spinnerbait work? I'm gonna throw a kind of another weightless grub out there. White with kind of an orange trailer. It's kind of a, I guess, kind of a cross style grub. And we'll see. But I don't know. And there's still folks fishing. Looks like somebody got something across the way. Either they got something or they got snagged. But here, I hear the drag blowing off. Yeah, like I said, it's been a slow night tonight. Not catching much or anything. Not doing well, but that's how it goes. We're gonna kind of throw a white looking grub in for bass. So I'm still trying for bass. You know, I know it's a pretty low percentage idea here, but I can hear them hitting the top of the water. I know that they are in there. I mean, I've caught them out of this river before. I've caught a largemouth out of here not that long ago, pretty decent size. So we're gonna see. Here it goes. And it's just they are so active tonight. I don't know why they aren't hitting anything. Haven't had any bites. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for watching. If you are here, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everybody that is on here doing some fishing with me this evening. Sorry that it hasn't been a little bit better. Well, that is just how the luck goes sometimes, right? The action on this crawlooking grub is quite a bit better. It makes a lot of noise going across the top. Up, 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 up. You guys see it? That did not look like a weed hitting the catfish line. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you for being on here. I appreciate all of you being on here today. Nothing. nothing. Crazy. Absolutely nothing this evening. Absolutely nothing. I thought we were going to have better luck, guys. I thought we were going to have better luck. Pull this rod. I don't know. Let's see if anything even took bait. Threw that out of ways, actually. Yeah, so that was a bear. Yeah, something took the bait from it. Guess I'll finish off what we got with the shrimp in here. I might as well, because let's see if we get anything on them. Well, getting some more fish jumping in there. Would a bass take a shrimp? I don't know. Maybe. We're gonna try right offshore again. We're not even gonna send that guy out far. We're gonna leave it right there. There's kind of a deeper pocket right there, right next to the shore. We're gonna see if that does anything. Sending it way out there didn't seem to work. We'll keep it pretty close. In the meantime, I'm going to break this pull down because I think we'll get out of here pretty soon. But thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you all for fishing with me. It was a lot of fun. May not have done that great, but it was still a lot of fun. I had fun. It's nice to get out. Worst day outside is better than the best day in the office. So office work is really hard and all. That was I didn't actually mean that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. If you are now coming on, out here doing some fishing for whatever will bite. Whatever will bite at this point. I tried fishing for bass, tried fishing for catfish, still fishing for catfish or bullhead. Just trying to catch some sort of a fish so I don't get completely skunked tonight. That's kind of where we are headed. That is the general direction of tonight's fishing so far, because it has not been the best of bite tonight for sure. And the whole time I've been out here too, I've been watching and I haven't actually seen anybody catch anything either. So I don't think anyone's been having a good bite this evening. It's been a little difficult. A little harder than yesterday. Yesterday I was getting fish. Buddy was getting fish. I had people were getting fish across the river, down the river, up the river. Oh yeah, tonight is a little more difficult. Not exactly the best night. Could definitely be better. Could be better. Thank you everybody for jumping on. Thank you everybody for joining. Try a rooster tail. Not the, oh, thank you everybody. I see we just got a bunch more people in the chats here. Try fly fishing next time, A36 Animations. Yes, actually, I will be out here trying some fly fishing sometime. I want to give that a try, so. I haven't done a whole lot of it. I've done a bit. I've done a bit in all across. I used to live in Omaha, Nebraska. I was there. I've only been in Chicago for like 8 months. So when I was in Omaha, I was doing fly fishing there. And yeah, we were fishing. Oh, fish on. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Fish on, you guys, fish on. Maybe, wait. Wait, yep. We got a fish. We got a fish. I don't think he's a big one. But I think he's on. Let's see, is he on? Wait for that hole. Yep, fish on. Nope, maybe not. Nah. It's a snag, I think. I don't even know what that is. Let me see if I can see. What are we caught on? There's like some freaking nuts going on here. Shot the hook on the bottom, I think. Or on a rock. We're hooked into like a log or something. Never mind, you guys. Never mind. We do not have a fish on. Or it's like a plastic bag or something. I don't know. Yeah, nope, maybe. What was that? Hook came off, so I think we were just hooked on the bottom or on some weeds, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I think we want to try one more time. I think we will. Let me tie something on here real quick. I'm going to try a size smaller hook though. Just a little bit smaller setup. smaller hooks in here. I don't, and I guess we won't, but small. Thought I had small hooks. Thank you all for coming on here. Thank you for being on. Thank you for being on the channel. I appreciate everybody on here. Yeah, I don't know what we were hooked into, but I see the hook came off. That was what was going on. Man, and I keep hearing fish jumping. There are fish jumping all over this river, but they aren't interested in anything that I've been throwing at them. And I've been throwing on a whole bunch of different stuff into that water. Snags, yeah, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, no fish. No fish yet anyway. I am gonna tamp those barbs down just so I don't get an issue. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for being on. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you being on here tonight and spending a little bit of your Friday evening doing some fishing with me. I smashed that barb down on that hook. It's because I hate how difficult it can be sometimes to get these hooks out. All right, send it back in. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it does. Let's see if it works. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being on here, doing some fishing. Doing some fishing with me. I appreciate having you on. I appreciate being able to go fishing with you all. It's fun. Yeah, we're out here having a good time. I think that was a muskrat jumping or something. There's like muskrat swimming around here on the river. Let me see what's going on. Matthew Tucker, try a rooster tail. I gave a whole bunch of different stuff a shot. Like I said, for some bass or really anything else that I thought might bite. Didn't have any luck. Yeah, I'm all done throwing lures in there for the evening. So right now I'm just trying to see if I can get something on the board tonight. It'll probably end up being a bullhead would be my guess. There's a lot of bullhead. I would love to catch a channel cat in here. I've caught channel cats in here, but yeah. So for today, sup, hi, bread lover, 123. How's it going? Thank you for coming on. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for supporting the channel. Same thing to you, HTS. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's going good. We're just out here on a Friday night doing a little fishing. And thank you for spending some of your Friday night coming out here to watch the fishing or the fishing attempt. And EWAS, how's it going? So for tonight, we're using shrimp for bait. I just got a big pack of frozen shrimp from Target, and yeah, I've been using those. They're raw shrimp. So I'm seeing something. See if the line move a little bit. We are at about 3 feet of water where it kind of drops off, and I'm hoping that there'll be a channel catfish or something kind of swimming in that little drop off right off the shore there. I have caught a channel cat here before. And I've caught bullhead here as well. So a lot of bullhead. This particular location definitely has a higher percentage. Oh, what's that? Something? No blues or flatheads in here from what I understand though. I haven't heard of anybody catching a blue or a flathead. All right, so y'all can watch the tip of this right here. I just saw it was moving, but didn't look like anything actually really got a hard take on it yet. So let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna keep my flashlight out though. All right, we're watching. Thank you for being on here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Fishing has not been that great tonight, but we will see. I'm really hoping it picks up, but we will find out. We are fishing the Chicago River, right where kind of a creek feeds into it. So, but I'm fishing just kind of offshore right now, just off of that. I'm not fishing out in the very middle, and my thinking was that fish are going to come a little closer to shore. Nope, nothing. I keep hearing something like walking around behind me. Not big, but like an animal of some sort. It probably smells the shrimp, whatever it is. Yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for being on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for coming out here doing some fishing. Nope, my shrimp is still on there, so I don't know. Don't know, guys. I'm gonna throw another piece on and see if that does anything. Sorry that the fishing has been so poor tonight, though. It's usually quite a bit better at this spot, but for whatever reason, nothing is biting. The bite is just absolutely terrible tonight. It's like I'm already out here, so I wanna go until we get something, right? I wanna get something for you guys. Let's see. All right, so hopefully everybody can see a little better. I just got this lantern. Although it's been forever since I charged it. And I'm actually impressed. So I got this lantern. I haven't charged this lantern for like probably the better part of like 6 months. And it still has charge, and it's lasted pretty much this whole time. I've basically had that thing turned on ever since I got here. How's it going? How's it going? Indu Rajiv. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Out here doing some fishing. Not a lot of catching, but we're doing some fishing. It's been pretty poor, the luck tonight so far. But I'm giving it a shot. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hope everything is going well. How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are having a wonderful night. Hope your night's going better than my fishing has been going. A little disappointed, to say the least. Usually, the fishing is a little better here, but tonight is not that night. Tonight is not that night. Not that night at all. We just waiting. I keep hearing the bass jumping, but nothing shows up. Nothing's wanting to bite. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. Up. There was something pulling. We got a little pull on the line. Let's see. Like I said, this hook is I think we got a fish on. Let's see everything. The next time he pulls. Is it on? No, nothing. That sucks. I cast right back out in there again, though. Now we got that pontoon boat going by. So we're gonna have some waves that are gonna mess with the line a little bit, but I'm just trying to catch whatever was biting there. But we're comes the waves, the wake from that boat there. It's not huge, but it's gotta mess around with the line a little bit. There was like a pontoon boat that came by, so that's what that was. Actually, I'm gonna throw this out one more time just because I'm not sure how. No. You never know, like if it messes with anything. Throw that out one more time. I actually threw this out a little further than I usually have, but I'm just curious because, you know, I've tried it now at a whole bunch of different points all along the river, and we haven't had the best of luck. So maybe out there will work. I don't know. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you. Let's see. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I hope y'all are having a good night. Thank you for being on. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for doing some fishing. It has not been that great of luck. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking all that. I see we got a couple people on still. We are still out here fishing. This is the Chicago River. It is in Chicago, on kind of the north side of Chicago. Northwest, maybe. Next week, we will be out doing some salmon fishing, though. So if anyone next week is interested in watching some salmon fishing, and it's probably going to be like this, you know, we're going to be fishing baits on the bottom, salmon eggs. That's what I'll be up to next week. We're just kind of, I would have went out earlier or maybe this weekend for salmon, but the problem was it's been too hot from what folks have been saying. So, and I kind of used that FishBrain app. I don't know if any of you guys have FishBrain, that app that like you can kind of upload your catches on, see what people are doing. Man, there are so many fish jumping around in here, but nothing is biting. And again, I'm thinking they're largemouth or smallmouth bass biting after like minnows and stuff. But yeah, so anyways, 2A supporter. What's up, bro? Catch a monster out there. Lures almost always work to catch me some big ones. If you know how to work them right, the fish go crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support there. Yeah, I've fished a whole bunch of different lures out here. The bite has just not been that great because the folks down from me and all over have been fishing as well and haven't caught anything either. I pitched a whole bunch of different soft plastics. Up. I think we got something. So now I'm fishing for catfish, which is just, letting the bait sit on the bottom there. Let it sit on the bottom for catfish. So that's always kind of one of my go-tos, It's something I've learned. That's my favorite type of fishing, actually, is catfishing. Or kind of fishing for catfish, gar, drub, carp, that sort of thing. But I recently just got into bass fishing. But I didn't have any luck for the bass tonight, so that's why we're going for catfish right now. Man, I saw something hit that, but maybe it was a piece of like some weeds or something floating down the river. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I think we're going to get a bite here pretty soon because it seems like a bite. I have my bite alert on though, none of these bites have been hard enough to set off. Just waiting to set the hook. Nothing yet. Let's see. Set her up just like so. Got our bite alert on. Line's nice and tight. Let's see if that works. Maybe. Let's see, everybody. Is that a fish? Or is it seaweed? That is not a fish. That's seaweed. That is seaweed. Not actually seaweed because we're not out here on the sea, but you know what I mean. It sucks. Fishing out here is just not doing that great tonight. A little bit more offshore. Right. Well, I'm gonna get my stuff kind of packed up here. Yeah, it's all pretty much ready. We're just trying to get something on the board for you guys. Well, the fish are in here, but it's just how is it going? How is it going, everybody? How is it going? Tortillas con queso. Bass Fishing 336. Gulp worms, worst case scenario, they almost always work, especially in freshwater. I don't have any gulp worms, but yeah, I will definitely get some and give those a shot next time I'm out here. Blaze and Daisy, hi, hello to you as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on here. Thank you so much for doing a little fishing with me. Live feed ASMR. So no, well, yes, I've done ocean fishing one time, or I guess twice. I did ocean fishing in Turkey. That's kind of on the, I was overseas and I went fishing in Turkey, but that was about it. That's the only kind of ocean fishing that I've done. I didn't catch anything big there, mostly like kind of bream and mackerel, those sort of stuff. That was in the Aegean Sea right there between Turkey and Greece. I have not fished in the actual ocean though, like off of Florida or California, or really anywhere, you know, anywhere on our coast. I'm in the Midwest, so I don't get the opportunity to go out to do a lot of ocean fishing. So that's why everything I do is in saltwater or in freshwater. As far as like the biggest fish that I'll catch, those are going to be like, you know, catfish, carp, gar, that sort of thing in the rivers usually. How's it going, Misha? What am I doing? I'm fishing. That's what I'm doing. Ron Block Basson, hi from Boston. How are you doing? How's it up there in Boston? I've never been up to Boston either, but I'm guessing there's good fishing out there. I think that's on the coast, right? So if it's on the coast, it should have some decent fishing. I really want to try fishing the ocean sometime, though. I need to make it to the coast one of these days. Set up the gulp worms with bobber and you're golden. Great way to get a lot of bites from all kinds of fish. I will definitely be giving that a try. So yeah, I'll get some gulp worms and give that a try under a bobber sometime. I was out fishing at a lake earlier in the week, and a guy out there was fishing with minnows under a bobber. And just like a regular old plastic bobber, not like a slip bobber or anything, just had that thing. They had like a foot or so hanging under the bobber, and he put some like minnows on it, some like little shiner sized minnows, and like 2-3 inch minnows, and he was catching largemouth on minnows. Hey man, nice pull. Thank you, Travis. Thank you. This is just a real simple Zebco 808 Boss Hog combo pull, but it's actually, I mean, I've always had it work for me. It works well for most of the fish that I've been targeting, which are channel catfish mostly. Good in Boston, yes sir. Great fishing on the coast and freshwater too. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I would love to try saltwater fishing sometime. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hello from Daniel says hello from Elk, Washington. Good luck tonight. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. So far, nothing's been not a whole lot of luck tonight. Definitely could be better, but thank you for the wishes. Thank you. Seems like everyone else is fishing tonight, but me, I'm not fishing, I'm wishing. Hey, Real Dog, that's what I'm doing out here too. I'm not doing much. I'm doing a lot of fishing, as that old lame Joe. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. I wish I was doing more catching, because we are not getting a whole lot of fish out here. That's for sure. Not tonight anyway. The bite is just really slow tonight. I don't know what's up with it, but there it goes. There goes another fish jumping. These are big old largemouth, kind of jumping around in there. But like I said, I threw and threw, nothing. Maury, is that a Zebco? Yep. That's a Zebco. That is it's a Zebco like a 6.5 foot rod and reel combo. It's a spin cast. I know a lot of people really hate on spin cast. I got it because I have to keep a lot of my stuff in my car because I don't have a very big spot to store stuff. So it keeps my line all nice. And it works for me because the places that I fish are usually like rivers or creeks or like little lakes, little, you know, that sort of thing. And so I'm not having to cast, you know, I don't have to cast a million miles. You know, if I'm only casting 20 yards, right, to get my bait out there, a spin cast works just fine. Rude Mountains, yep, LOL. Two says, where are you fishing? I am fishing on the Chicago River. Maury says, I've caught a 12-pound common carp with that one. They're great. Yes, they are great. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I have caught plenty of fish on cheap rods, cheap tackle. So I do not have a whole lot of very expensive, in fact, I don't think I have any actual like really expensive rod and reel setups. I was using for the longest time when I was fishing just like smaller creeks. I was fishing, I used to live in Omaha and I used to fish this place called Papio Creek, kind of a creek that goes through the middle of the city there. And it's real small. Like, I mean, I'm talking like 8-10 yards across. And I would catch pretty decent sized carp, gar, all that sort of stuff on, it's those $9 or $10 now maybe poles from Walmart. They're called like the Zebco Slingshots, I think. And then they also got like an Ozark Trail model that's like the same thing, but like with a Walmart brand. And I've caught my biggest channel cat yet, actually. My biggest channel cat yet, like 13-pounder. And you can see it on my my channel. I've got like it's on one of my shorts. Was out of a little creek and I caught it on that. And I just used, you know, little, I was fishing for trout, like the stocked trout that they were supposedly in there, but I caught a channel cat on it. Night crawler on the bottom with like a little panfish hook and that $10 pole. Worked great, and I was able to get that fish out of there. You know, I had to fight him a lot because I didn't want to lose him, but I fought him, and it ended up working just fine. Even the rod looks nice. I'm gonna throw a conventional reel on it. Yeah, no, it's a nice rod. I don't have any problems with it, so yeah. I haven't had any issues. As far as, yeah, I only have like one rod that is, mine's $17. Yeah, yep, definitely. It's definitely not, you definitely do not need expensive stuff to go fishing, especially for this style of fishing where it's just kind of sitting on the bottom. I know some people will like having a more, you know, a nicer rod or a nicer setup if they're doing a lot of, you know, casting and doing a lot of bait, you know, throwing lures and stuff out there for bass. And I mean, maybe it makes a difference, but I don't know. I've always fished with pretty inexpensive stuff and it seems to work just fine. Thank you, everybody. Hey, thank you, Jay Monster. How's it going? Catfish are fighters. Maury, catfish are fighters. And I've never had anything break off either. It definitely comes with strong enough line too. Yeah, no, I haven't had anything break off of my this Zebco. Yeah, no, it gets it job done, gets him in. I don't usually have fish break off that often, actually. I guess the only time it'll happen is if they get wrapped around something, you know, if they go out and get wrapped around a bunch of logs or whatever else is in the water, you know, then they can break off usually, but yeah, not just direct fighting them, you know. Let's see. Hey, I'm doing good as well, Jay. I'm doing good as well. Would be a little nicer if there were better fish, but you know, fishing hasn't been that great this evening. But it's been fun. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Kind of listening to the river, that sort of thing. So I wouldn't say listening to nature, but I'm still kind of in the city, so it's It's not quite as, you know, like that sort of peaceful, you know, but still hear quite a bit of noise. Treasure T, man, I've never caught a catfish. Yeah, I only started getting into fishing a few years ago, actually. So I'm pretty new at fish. Well, not pretty new now. I've been fishing for a couple of years now, but and I fished a bit as a kid. But yeah, catfish are actually pretty easy to get. You just basically get yourself like a well, really any sort of pole. Just fish on the bottom, and you fish on the bottom. What I mean is take like a weight, either an egg sinker or one of these worm weights, and it doesn't even have to be a heavy weight. Like you'll see people throwing big gear out for catfish, which yeah, you definitely need if you're going out for some giant catfish, you know, like a blue or a flathead. But channel cats don't usually get that big, and they're the most common anyway. So get you get like a kind of a egg sinker or a sinker that kind of slips through the line there. Put that on. Tie a swivel, either a double barrel or like a double swivel with just the two swivels on it. It's called like a barrel swivel, or a snap swivel. And then tie either a leader line or even get some pre-rigged hooks from, you know, like any of those pre-rigged hooks, like 97 cents. You get like a pack of 8. And you can either use the hook that's on there, a J hook, and put a night crawler on it. Or you can just, or you can go ahead and, you know, if you want to be a little fancier, get what's called a circle hook, and then tie that to the other end of a swivel there. So you've got, and get about 8 inches, 10 inches of line for your leader. So you have a weight that kind of flows through there, a swivel that stops the weight, and then off of that, the other end of that swivel, you got like 8 or 10 inches of line, and then your hook. And yeah, channel cats will bite night crawlers. They will bite pretty much anything. Yeah. Double hook rig with marshmallows. I haven't caught fish with marshmallows, but yeah, I've heard people will use marshmallows. People say soap will work. I don't know. That seems like a pretty low percentage, bait. I use night crawlers mostly. Night crawlers. Out here, I've been using shrimp, and the rest of the other nights, I had good luck with shrimp. So cooked shrimp or raw shrimp. Get the raw shrimp. Don't get the cooked ones. Get frozen raw shrimp from like Target or something. That's where I got mine. You can get like a pack of 50 for like $8. But yeah, then you put those on the hook, and yeah, you basically just wait for the fish to bite. Catfish, if you're not using a bigger size like circle hook, they're, well, I'm getting a bite, I think. So let's see. But yeah, as far as the biggest fish I've caught, the biggest fish I ever caught was a what's called a steelhead. And that was in Lake Michigan. Let's see if that was a bite. Might have just been some weeds. I don't know. And that thing was probably 20, 25 pounds. It was a big fish. They get really big in the big Lake Michigan. But that was off of a boat. And it was off of, we had like, it was a fishing charter, you know, it was like a guided trip out there. That was a couple years ago out of Milwaukee. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on, guys, fish on, fish on. There we go, there we go. That's the first fish of the night. First fish of the night, everybody. So we got ourselves a bullhead. Nice little bullhead. And yeah, that is a yellow bullhead. Yellow bullhead. It's not a bad sized fish. I think you gotta watch out with these guys if y'all are newer with fishing, is that they got spikes, not spikes, but yeah, basically they got these fins here. You'll see the fins on the side. I don't know if y'all can. All right, so we got our fish, first fish of the night. This is, yeah, yellow bullhead. And so I'll show you the fins that you got to watch out for, just because y'all are curious about that. Let's see, in case you guys are, I don't know. Let me lip this guy first. I got him hooked. All right. Let me see, where's my... Getting the hooks out of these guys can always be a little difficult. Oh yeah, there we go. But it definitely is easier when you use a barbless hook. That's why I like to go barbless. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, this is what they this is what's called a yellow bullhead. And yeah, nice little fish. You really want to watch out for what I was saying though. Do you see the side fins right there? The fin right on this fin right here, and then that top fin. If you see, he has kind of a bone right in there. I don't know if you can see that bone, but that is actually extremely pointy right at its end. And they can actually really go ahead and smack, like you'll actually get impaled by it, and it'll poke right into you. And they got some, I don't even know if it's true or not, but it really stings really bad. So I don't know if it's true, like if they have poison in there or whatever, but it definitely goes ahead and stings pretty good. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw this guy back, and yeah, pretty small little guy. But yeah, there's the yellow bullhead. Yellow bullhead. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say they hurt super bad to get hit by. So, and the smaller they are, the harder they hit. He also has some kind of, I don't know if you see that. He's got some like leech wounds or something else. I don't know what's going on there. I pulled a really gnarly one out the other night, but this guy's not too sick looking, but still has a little something going on. I don't know if I would want to eat this guy, but that's why I'm going to send him back in. And yeah. He swam off just fine. On a bigger fish, you generally, like if you're trying to release a bigger fish, don't throw them in like that. But on these smaller size guys, they're quite a bit tougher. Usually it's not an issue. Well, yeah, everybody, thank you so much. That's actually going to do it for me. I got to get out of here because I got to work tomorrow morning. But anyway, I thank everybody for being on here. I actually was not planning on staying on this late, but we just never caught any fish until now. And I wanted to catch. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, the camera was pointed wrong, but yeah, I'm gonna be getting out of here now. I got to work tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna. Plus, the fish bites really not that great tonight. But I just wanted to catch something for y'all, so I stayed out here. Yeah. Plus, it's fun. It's fun. But yeah, thank you everybody for being out here. Thank you everybody for coming on, for supporting the channel, for liking, for commenting, all of that. If you want to keep seeing fishing live streams, please subscribe so you don't miss more, because I'm going to keep on doing more. I have a lot of fun doing these live streams. And next week, I'm going to start fishing for some salmon as well in Lake Michigan and kind of the harbors out there. So yeah, thank you all so much. It was great having you on, and really enjoyed it. You know, fishing was pretty slow. All we got was that little bullhead, but hey, at least we weren't completely skunked. We got something. We got something, and it was fun. Like I said, I'm really impressed with this lantern the most of all, because I haven't charged it in like 6 months. Literally 6 months. It's just been sitting in a box there, and I pulled it out because I was like, hey, I'm going fishing tonight. So yep, thank you. Cast all the way in there. This looked like flukes. The redless spots maybe are parasites. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Flukes, I'm guessing, or is that some kind of like a parasite or something else? But yeah, I have no idea what those are. They have a bunch of those little, the one I pulled one out of here last night. I was out here fishing, and I pulled one out that was really bad, really covered in stuff. But yeah, thank you. I wouldn't eat either. I would not be eating that fish though, with all those little red dots on it. Looks pretty wild. But yeah, hey, thank you all, everybody. Okay, flukes. All right. But yeah, all right. Well, have a good night, everybody. That's gonna be it for tonight, and I hope all of you have a great evening. Thank you for being out here fishing with me. Again, if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, all that, and I will catch you all on the next live stream. It's been great talking with you guys. You guys have a great night.